Hi, Caro. Long time no see. So, in light of all the recent events, there's a lot of stuff happening on TV and movies and whatnot. I felt like now was a great time to bring back Nerd Life 2.0. Because you know what? I finished watching Daredevil. Finally got to finish it and sit down and enjoy it. And my mind is just like that. I have to talk about it. Because you know what? Where was this show 10 years ago? It was so good. I mean, it is so good. And just, okay, so we know I love Marvel. We know that's my thing. And what they have given us since Disney took over has just been, phenomenal, almost completely 100% across the board. We don't talk about Iron Man 2. We just don't talk about that. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., as we know, was like the original spin-off of the MCU. And it was okay. I actually haven't kept watching. I should go back and I should finish watching what they have so far, since I know that they brought the Inhumans into it, which is, cool. Inhumans are awesome. It's a great storyline. And Agent Carter, oh my god, was brilliant. And if they don't renew it for a second season, then ABC is just run by idiots. Agent Carter needs to come back, because there's just so much they can do with that show. And we haven't actually seen, the real creation of S.H.I.E.L.D. as we know it. And so, we need to at least get that far. So, ABC, renew Agent Carter. There's no questions about it. Just do it. And so, when they announced they were doing the Netflix series, of which we were supposed to have 3, I believe, it was like, okay, that's cool. But then seeing what Netflix produces with Netflix original shows, I got even more excited. Because, of course, we have Orange is the New Black. Amazing. And recently the Unforgettable, or whatever, Kimmy Schmidt, the Kimmy Schmidt show. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, that's the one. And that is hysterical. And it's Tina Fey, so she's just awesome. And so it's just, Netflix has been producing such good stuff that you don't get to see on TV, because they can do things that normal television networks aren't allowed to do. And I think the writers and creators and directors are given a bit more freedom with what they can do and what they're allowed to do, and they just have more creative freedom with a Netflix show. So, that being said, we've got Netflix, who's producing awesome original content, and Marvel, who's, Marvel, and they put together all their minds and ideas and created Daredevil. And I just, it's so good. It's not like the movies. It's nothing like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's just dark and gritty and good, and just the writing is impeccable. The acting is amazing. Yeah, we can all forget that Daredevil, the film, when was it, 2003? Yeah, we can just pretend that never happened, which most of us do. But, we can really now pretend that never happened, because now we've just got this very real Daredevil that we get to watch and enjoy. And, so excited. I'm so excited with what they're going to do, and what they're going to do with the next shows that they're going to produce, because if this is what the tone might be, if this is the direction they're going, we're in for a wild ride. So anyway, before I say anything else about it, I want to hear what you think, because I'm sure you've watched it by now, and if not, you're going to be watching it anyway. So I want to hear what you have to say before I say anything else, okay? The other thing is, obviously, Game of Thrones, which premiered last night, was released accidentally a day early on the internet, but I was really good and I did not watch them. I did not. So I did watch episode 1 last night, and it was okay. It was fine. It wasn't, especially with how season 4 ended, I was expecting a little bit more like, "Arr!" And so all this was really doing was kind of laying out where some of the characters are. Some, not all. Some. And what we've been hearing from everyone is that this season is just going to go off the reservation. So we know the books have only gotten so far, and George R. R. Martin has been talking with the writers and whatnot, but it sounds like whatever happens this season, it's just, we don't know. Because now, I read all the books, but I have no clue what they're going to do because of which point they hit. It's like, okay, well, I don't know what else they're going to do because they've already covered everything that we know. Or at least with most of the plot lines. So, Game of Thrones. It'll be awesome because it's Game of Thrones. Duh. And I hope that episode 1 was not as good as it's going to get, or else we're going to have some issues. What else? Just, we are inching closer and closer to the summer films, and Age of Ultron will be coming out, which is basically what I've been waiting years for. It'll be good. It can't not be good. That's just what the mindset I'm in, because if it's not brilliant, I'm gonna cry, and I'm not gonna know what to do with myself. So, oh, and then the new Tomorrowland film is also going to be coming out just a couple weeks before Ultron. And I don't know if you've seen the previews for that, but it's got Clooney in it, so that's exciting. I really don't know what to expect. I think it can go either way. I mean, it's a Disney film, but that doesn't mean it's going to be good. It could be brilliant, but there's no guarantee. So, we'll have to see with that. But, I want to hear what you have to say. What have you been up to? What's going on in your life? Tell me. I need to know. I don't need to know. I'd like to know. Anyway, now let's talk about what the heck's going on in the world of TV and movies, because there's a lot happening. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Okay, it was great talking to you. I'll see you soon. Bye.